Hi everyone, Sarah back again today for Mercy Tiara kits, and I am still playing with the Summer Lovin kit, and I am loving it with all the gorgeous bright colors. I am also playing with the sketch for this month as well. So I messed up right here actually, just at the get-go, and I cut that down to a 10 by 10, and that was not what I was wanting. I wanted the outside so that I could layer the white on top of it actually. So I messed up 2 pieces of cardstock. I mean, technically I didn't mess them up. I can still use them. But the one, of course, I ended up using the way I wanted it to, which you'll see right there. The other one, I now have a couple strips and a 10 by 10 square. So I'll figure something out with it. But on the sketch this month, it's kind of, it doesn't necessarily, it's got like a border or a background. And then it's got 2 of the triangle pieces, you know, a square cut in half. And so I did go down to a 10 by 10 on this, just like I do on the other one, and my cutter won't go that far, which is fine. It only leaves me a little spot on each end to go ahead and snip off. So I went ahead and did that with this Simple Stories paper. And then I'm looking to see what else I might really want. I wasn't sure at this point, and so I saw that other orange, and I'm like, hey, I'm using the plain side of the cardstock, so it's not a big deal. And there's orange in the flowers and everything, and there's orange in the frame that I'm going to use. So I'm like, I'm going to go with the orange. Plus it's bright and pretty. So I'm also going to go over my trash can. Got that from Nicole instead of doing it all over my desk, which I still keep coming back to my desk and doing the roughing up of the edges over it, this distressing. I've got to get used to doing it over my trash can though, because it is such a mess and my lap gets covered in it and everything. And so see right there, I actually did it over the desk again. And I had to blow it away, but I'm trying. Nicole is really good about doing it, over her trash can. And I think that's awesome. I just need to get into the habit of doing that. And here I am scrapbooking some pictures of, I guess, the Everglades down, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. But it's back in the middle of nowhere. We were on a boat to get back here, actually, and it was gorgeous. And I mean, I loved it. We got to see animals out there, and just the water was beautiful, and the animals, we even saw an owl in the middle of the day just sitting there staring at us. But I thought I would use one of these cute Simple Stories frames and scrapbook these pictures, because I hadn't scrapbooked those ones yet from our trip on spring break. So I went ahead and backed the frame with those. I'm going to stick this other one down. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stick this one down and get it where I want it. That way I can go ahead and add my adhesive and stick this one down. It was so hard to cut these pieces of paper. I wanted to use the back side of that flower one for the background of a layout so bad, but I really liked the way that the florals and stuff looked on this one as well. So, I mean, got to use it, right? I mean, you have it, you got to use it and make pretty things with it. So that's what I went ahead and did. I had some things that I'd pulled out of some of the ephemera and decided to start playing with those bits and pieces. I also had, like on a previous layout, I had cut a bunch of pieces of the greenery out. And so I thought that I would use some of those and intertwine it with some of the ephemera and stuff like that from the kit. But this is all one of the papers. It's a Simple Stories paper. It's like an orange background with some peachy pink leaves is what's on the other side. And so I just used that piece of paper and cut a section out and, you know, just ran it through my Sizzix over and over again with the dies so I could use them as I went. I added a tag behind the pictures, and then that says today was just perfect. I mean, honestly, it was really awesome. It was the first time one of my kids had ever been on a boat, so she loved that. She was a little apprehensive at first, but she ended up really enjoying it. We saw turtles, we saw fish, we saw owls, just all sorts of stuff. So the kids really enjoyed it. I mean, after this, we went and got to see what my children call floaty potatoes. We got to go see manatees, and they are actually being, what is it called? They're helping them get better and everything. I don't know, because of the way that stuff happened to them. I don't think they'll ever be able to be let free again, unfortunately, but they're rehabbing them and making sure that they can move around on their own and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and start gluing things down. I did grab that piece of paper that has the cute little seagulls on it, and I fussy cut some seagulls out and put it up there at the top, or I'm fixing to glue it down here in a second. I'm going to stick it up there to the top because it's a crane. Totally is a crane in the picture, but I thought the seagulls were cute, so I used those. Why not, right? I went ahead and stuck those little tags and stuff down on the left-hand side of the photo. I'm going to stick the rest of these greenery pieces down, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick my photos down. I did pop those up on some 3D foam just so that there was a little more dimension. I'm going to rough the edges up of some of these. I'm going to pop that piece up. Let's see. And then the other one's going to be glued down flat. And then I'm going to pull some of the little alphas out. They're the pink paisley alphas that we have in the kit this month. I'm going to pull those. And I'm going to do my title. And it literally is just Boats and Birds. I know that sounds goofy, but we were on a boat and there's a bird. But we saw multiple birds, and I don't know, like I said, it was fun, and I really didn't know what to title this. So I thought I was going to just use the Today Was Perfect, but Boats and Birds is what my kids kept saying. So I'm like, okay, Boats and Birds it is. And I really like that little pop of the blue down there because there's little bits of it through the floral side over there, but that's about it. And then adding that down there, I liked. I also went ahead and grabbed the little brads, and I added the toucan bird one over on the right-hand side. I added the word sun over on the left. I added the stripe down below, and then I added some of just the plain ones. And that will finish this layout. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you check below, there'll be links to the Mercy Tiara Kits shop and the Facebook page and everything as well. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!